New technology is a bland, simple, modernistic ripoff of what we all used to know and love. Nowadays, it's all just copycats of the same design, trying to just basically up each other in specs. There's no creativity, there's no soul put into the products that are being put out. There really is no competition between brands nowadays like there was back in the early and mid 2000s. Back in the day, you couldn't really hook people onto sales to buy your product just by having better specs than the others. Having a creative and standout design is what attracted people to want to buy your stuff. It wasn't about who had the highest refresh rate screen or the highest megapixel camera. It was about which phone could I use to impress my friends the most because mine looks better than theirs. And I'm telling you right now, there were some cool looking phones back in the day. I mean, look at this thing right here. It looks like it's straight out of Star Wars or Men in Black. It looks like the freaking neuralizers they used to use. It's probably useless as all hell, look at that tiny screen, but imagine how cool it would be to whip that out of your pocket in front of your friends and be like, look at my new phone. Yeah, that's right, it's from Star Wars. And take a look at this Nokia phone with its weird leaf design and weird number keyboards on the side. This is easily one of the other coolest phones I've ever seen. And there's so many more other examples of how we've just lost the ability to be creative with anything that we're designing. We've lost the art of actually putting in any soul into the product we're putting out, and instead just print out copycats of everybody else's designs. And this isn't just for phones, this goes with any technology that was from the early to mid 2000s. Do you guys remember the Wii? Easily the best gaming console to ever exist. Nobody can change my mind on that. And if you tell me otherwise, you're dead to me. I will disown you if you try to convince me the Wii is not the best console. I don't want to hear oh, but the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. No, I don't care. The Wii is and will always be the best console to exist. Just take a look at its simplistic, elegant, sleek design. Speaking of Nintendo and their products, screw the Wii U and screw the Wii Mini, two horrible cash grab attempts that were honestly just garbage straight out the gate. The Wii U, look at this thing. Small, compact, sucks to play on. I've never played on it, so I don't know. And the Wii Mini looks like those DVD players you would have in your car on a road trip. What is this, Nintendo? Get rid of this. Should have never existed in the first place. And honestly, Nintendo fell off when they released the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. Like, you're telling me I can play all these portable games on this? Wow, that's cool, except they're only Nintendo games or Nintendo pre-approved games. And don't even get me started on the terms of service with this new Nintendo Switch 2, and how I don't technically own it. If I do anything that Nintendo doesn't like, they will brick my Switch. Are you serious right now? Like, just buy a Steam Deck if you want to play portable games. A Steam Deck exists for a reason, and you get thousands more games than you do with the Switch. Another pillar of the old technology days was the Xbox 360. I loved the Xbox 360. It's not up there with the Wii, don't worry. But it was definitely one of the coolest consoles that's existed. They had all these different kinds of promo skins like Halo and R2-D2. Look how cool these look. They're amazing. You can't tell me they're not. There's none of that in these new modern day consoles. Oh, it's got a Tomb Raider skin? When was the last time something like that happened? 2014? Where are the skins that I want? And don't get me started on the old home computers. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I found this the other day. This old Hot Wheels computer that you could have in your home. How cool is this shit? This is amazing. Now, granted, this was before I was born, but I can imagine being a kid and flexing on all my friends that I have a Hot Wheel computer and they don't. I mean, just look at all the cool flames on it. That's sick. I'm a grown adult and I still think this is cool as hell. Also, apparently there was a Barbie PC that you could also have, which is cool. Not as cool as the Hot Wheels PC, but mainly because everybody knows girls can't be gamers. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the advances in technology and how far we've come along. The fact that my GPU can render a whole simulated world to trap somebody in a matrix with is awesome. But look at this. Look at this computer. Oh, it's got RGB. No, where are the damn flames? Where's the fire? Put the flames on here. Another thing that I used to have as a kid when I was younger were these gaming rocking chairs with the little speakers built in the sides, and I'm telling you, this is still one of the coolest things I've ever owned. There's nothing like a memory of me playing a game and just relaxing my hand on the side to have it crushed under this thing when I was rocking back and forth. The pain was equal to having your shin smashed by a scooter. 10 out of 10 would recommend. There was this other thing that I used to have when I was a kid. It was this inflatable Mario Kart like blow up or whatever, and you would put your Wii steering wheel into the little thing and you could play Mario Kart while you were sitting in this. And let me tell you, it's still to this day the coolest item whatever that I've ever owned. It is so sick, and I want to buy one of these for my kids when I have them. But they're selling for like $600 now, and the economy is shit. So I'm not spending $600 on an inflatable. Sorry, son. Look, companies, I'm not asking for you to bring all these crazy phone and console designs back, because they're just not effective nowadays. What I'm asking you to do is just put some soul and character into the products you are releasing. Look at this iPhone. It is boring and bland. Every time I pull it out of my pocket, I want to throw up when I know I could be owning this. Granted, it is probably not as useful as my iPhone, but I don't care. It's sick. I want to have this in my pocket at all times. I believe we all lost our childhoods, and all the nostalgia that we have for them comes from the fact that this is what used to be there. And it's sad that all these execs are mainly just worried about simplistic modern design and not actual cool factor, for lack of better words. I am going to write a letter to Nokia to bring back this weird Leaf phone because that's sick as hell. Granted, I could probably buy one on eBay, but that's probably overpriced, and look how much this is actually. I just looked it up. That's insane. Why is it that expensive? I get it's an old phone, but half of it probably doesn't even work anymore. Anyway guys, in conclusion, we should reject the modern tech designs of our tech overlords and repeal to have the old, cool, individualistic designs that used to exist. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button. Talk to you guys next time.